guys, welcome to Bake Me Happy. This week we're going to be making a donut cake for my friend's birthday. What you're going to need are 2 packets of butter cake. I find that packet cakes are easy to use just because they're a bit stiffer. So for each packet of mine I'm going to need 2/3 of a cup of milk, 60 grams of butter and 2 eggs. Now for the toppings, we're going to make a chocolate topping for the donut. We're going to need 200 grams of dark cooking chocolate, 1/3 of a cup of sprinkles, or as many as you'd like, 1/3 of a cup of cream, and then separate from that, 1/2 cup of cream for whipping. So for today we're going to need a round cake tin, and I've got this fluted one which has a hole in the middle, which is going to make it really easy. But if you don't have one of these, you can just use a simple round cake tin and cut a hole out in the middle after you've cooked it. So we're going to start by greasing it, and because it's fluted it's a bit hard to put baking paper in it, so we're just going to spray it with some cooking spray and then roll some flour around inside it. So I put our first batch of cake mix into an electric mixer with a paddle attachment, and we're just going to add our butter, milk and eggs, and then we're going to beat it for about a minute until it's smooth. So we've got it all mixed up and it's nice and smooth, and now we're just going to put it into the tin. We've got it all in the tin, and now we're going to put it in an oven at 160 degrees fan forced, or 180 degrees if it's a conventional oven. And we're going to bake it for about 40 to 45 minutes, or until it springs back when you touch it. So while our cakes are in the oven, we're going to make the ganache, which is going to be the chocolate topping for our donut. So we're going to put the 2/3 of a cup of cream into the microwave for about a minute to heat it right up, and then we're going to pour it over the top of the chocolate. The cream's been sitting on top of the chocolate for about a minute now, so we're just going to mix it together until it comes to a smooth, chocolatey consistency. We've taken our second cake out of the oven, and while it's cooling, we're going to whip up our 1/2 cup of cream. Our first cake is completely cooled, and as you can see we've lost a little bit of it in the tin because it wasn't quite greased well enough. So what I'm going to do is just slice it off with a serrated knife to kind of even it out to make this the bottom layer. So now we're finally ready to assemble. I've got my cream whipped here. It's up to you how much you want to use. The recipe supposes 1/2 cup, but I reckon we used about 1 cup. So we're just going to smear that across the middle of the donut cake. Now we're going to put the chocolate topping onto the top half of the donut cake. So we're going to pour the ganache around the edges so it dribbles down a little bit, so it looks like donut icing. And now we add the sprinkles. And now we just have to put the top onto the base. So here we have our finished donut cake. Thank you very much for watching Bake Me Happy this week. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more from me, click subscribe. Like this video, comment below what you'd like to see. All my social media and other channels are in the description box. Thanks very much, I'll see you next time.